Good morning from Memphis. It is 20 minutes after 2 on the early morning of July 19th. And I'm outside here. I was doing my contemplation and meditation, but I'm getting ready to head inside here shortly. Going to try to call it a slightly earlier night than usual. Quick space video as I watch a thunderstorm roll in. We got the moon and Jupiter there. I'm going to turn away from that for just a second. Look to the southwest here. Yeah, there was some lightning, and I was hoping that the storm would kind of come this way and I'd be able to film some, or video some lightning, but the storm may be moving off in a different direction. Oh, there was some, a little bit to the far to the south. It's gonna cool things off. We had a slightly cooler day here than usual. Than we've had. I mean, it was the upper 80s, if you can call that cool, but it really was cool compared to what we've had. So it has been super hot. But anyway, back over here, the moon is there. Jupiter's behind the clouds. It was the moon and Jupiter. Saturn was visible earlier. A little bit about Jupiter, since it's close to the moon. It's got 4 large moons the size of ours or bigger, and that's pretty cool. Those were the first objects to be discovered by a telescope back in 1610, when the great Italian astronomer Galileo was one of the first, if not the first. I mean, he's credited with being the inventor of the telescope in 1610. There are probably others who dabbled with lenses, but he was the first one to turn it to the sky and see the moons of Jupiter that we know of. The first person that we know of to turn a telescope to the sky and see the moons of Jupiter. And those were the first objects definitively seen to not orbit the Earth. Although at the time the Catholic Church was demanding, there's some lightning far to the south there. The Catholic Church was demanding the Earth-centered theory of the universe remain in effect, but those in the know knew that the Earth went around the Sun did not go around the Earth. And when Jupiter's moons were discovered, that provided more evidence. There was other evidence as well, like the phases of Venus. But nevertheless, Jupiter has 4, like I said, 4 large moons the size of ours or larger, and 76 other smaller satellites that are much smaller. Most of them are, as far as we know, captured asteroids. But nevertheless, 80 known moons. So if we ever get out there, we could definitely be landing on some of those. And of course, it's the largest planet in the solar system, with a mass of 318 times the mass of Earth. And that's mind-boggling in its own right. So if Earth weighed 1 pound, Jupiter would weigh 318 pounds. And it's 11 times the diameter of Earth. But to put things in perspective, Jupiter is only 1/1000th the mass of the Sun. So in other words, the Sun is 1,000 times more massive than Jupiter. So it gives an idea of how less massive the Earth actually is. Like 300,000 times less massive than the Sun. So anyway, that's pretty cool. That's some astronomical knowledge that I like. And the 5th planet from the Sun, Jupiter also is. We've got a probe there orbiting right now called the Juno spacecraft, sending back amazing photography. Also measuring the magnetic field. They're trying to determine what the interior of Jupiter is made of and what generates its powerful magnetic field. So it's some really cool science. that I thoroughly enjoy. So that thunderstorm's kind of staying far to the south. It's not making its way here, at least right now. Well, there's some more lightning. It may get here eventually. Nevertheless, it's a beautiful night here in Memphis. I love it out here. It's cooled off by the mid-70s. And I thank you for watching.